So Aditya, I want to ask you this thing that many people give excuses before they get started on a program that पहले ये wedding खत्म हो जाने दो उसके बाद I'll start, or maybe I should just go on a vacation and then after I should start. So what made you got started on the program of 4 months? Because आपके family functions भी थे, then you also had some trip planned to Sri Lanka. So what was your mindset?
Yeah, so I'll start by first stating the reason why I thought I should join this program, and in this process, I'll also answer your question. So, like everybody, I also took a routine full body checkup where I saw a few of my parameters just slip from what it was the previous year. Then I decided to go to a doctor and dig deep, and got to know about certain conditions which can increase due to the lifestyle that I'm following. So it was like an alarm for me that I need to change my lifestyle. And once you reach that situation, your mind automatically tunes in a phase where you no longer think about postponing stuff. So, like you said, I think Diwali was approaching. Then I had a couple of family commitments as well. Then we had a trip planned for New Year's, etc. But I initially thought of, okay, let's do it in the new year after 2024. But then in the back of my mind, I always had this thought that if I continue my lifestyle again for the next 3 months, things might deteriorate. So this was one trigger, you can say, that I had to just remind myself that before reaching the tipping point, it's better that I start working on improving my lifestyle from the next day itself. And that's when I contacted Piyush.
Okay. So, like we got started, I guess, almost 3 months back. So you must have seen some improvement in your health, and also you had sleep apnea concern when you got started. So, what all changes have you seen along the way?
Yeah, so I'll start with the, physical parameters, and then go in detail to what other changes I've noticed. So in terms of, I think shedding weight, it's almost 6 to 7 kilos that I've reduced. So I have a lean body structure, but most of my fat was concentrated in the belly area, and that has reduced. Along with that, I think my sleep has improved. So I use a tracker to track the quality of my sleep. And before joining the program, it was mostly, say, out of a score of 100, it was hovering between 55 to 60. And most of the time, my sleep was disturbed. So neither I used to get deep sleep nor the continuous sleep for maybe 3 or 4 hours at a stretch. My total sleep time was also hardly touching 6 hours before. After joining, I first started observing the change, I think, from the third week, where without actually targeting sleep or sleep apnea per se, just basic changes like having dinner before 7:30 or ideally before sunset, shifting my eating habits basis the timeline that was suggested, and carving out time for maybe physical activities, 45 minutes to 1 hour. So certain basic changes, and the food intake, the kind of food that I started taking, especially the no sugar part. So these things slowly started reflecting in improvement in my sleep quality. Maybe again, from a measurable perspective, from 56 to 57, it slowly started touching early 70s. And that's when it hit me that, okay, with this subtle change, it is actually helping me get my sleep in order. And then you had suggested a couple of meditation exercises before sleep. That really had I would say, very big effect. From maybe early 70s, the sleep score stabilized to mid 80s and sometimes even touched 90s. Because because the program is designed in such a way that it eventually translates into a habit. So this the 15-20 minutes of meditation before sleep really helped me a lot in terms of improving the quality of my sleep, as well as if I check other parameters like the number of hours of deep sleep. Even if I awaken at night in the middle for something, maybe visit restroom or some due to some disturbance, it's no longer taking me too much time to again get back to sleep. So from a sleep perspective, these improvements have been there. And physically, again, I do feel fitter. In terms of, say, I can give you an example of maybe running. Earlier, I used to struggle to maybe run on a treadmill for 6 to 7 minutes at a stretch. Now I can evenly pace out, starting at maybe 7 km per hour speed till 10 km per hour uh, without feeling that palpitation or without getting tired or getting pain anywhere. So that's been another change. And third, again, when I do physical activity, when I used to do physical activity, uh, I used to feel joint pain, especially my left leg. So whenever I used to jump or maybe hit a flat surface hard, one day it used to be good. The next day onwards, I used to feel the pain, due to which I could not sustain any physical activity. Again, this slowly improved. I cannot pinpoint to any one particular reason why it improved, but like was the case with sleep, even here, I think it's because of vitamin D, but I don't know. I can't pinpoint to one reason. But over the time, I think 2 months into the program, I did observe this, that my joint pain also was almost negligible, and now it's been almost 3.5 months. The activities that I used to do before, with which resulted in pain, no, I no longer feel pain anywhere. So, in terms of my even physical capacity to maybe exercise, that has also improved. Uh, Especially, I used to get tired maybe if I did physical exercise for 45 minutes, but now I'm able to extend it to about 1 to 1.5 hours without getting breathless or tired or having any pains anywhere. So that's been another improvement. And most importantly, I think from a diet perspective, the kind of foods I've been taking, it never hit my mind that I've not had any sugar related stuff for more than 2-3 months. Occasionally, when there are some festivals or events, I did take, but the first week was difficult. After that, I mean, when I reflect back, even I don't know the last time when I had refined sugar directly or in some indirect form. Maybe except for the festivals or maybe birthdays, etc. So that's again been another change which I've seen. So overall, I mean, I still have to get my body checkup to see the parameters whether they've changed or not. But visible changes and changes that I can feel knowing my body, those are I'm actually happy with those. And not only me, I mean, people who knew me or who I meet frequently, they've also noticed change in both physical appearance as well as the kind of food I take, especially when I'm in a group with them. So somewhere consciously, without me having to put an effort, it's come out naturally that this is the kind of life that I want to lead, and I need to credit the program and you and Piyush for that.
That's amazing. So health में तो that is there because you joined a health program. That is eventually कि health में improvement आएगा, correct? But what about in life? What improvements you have seen in life?
Yeah, so like I said, I think the first change would be mindset. Uh, most of the times you might read or watch videos where people say that if you control your mind, you will be able to follow anything. I've actually seen this now through this program. One thing that I realized is if I can control my mind with respect to what kind of stuff I take in, what kind of schedule I want to follow, that really has gone a long way in ensuring that I've seen some improvement. So control over mind, not only in terms of food or exercise, etc., in general in any walk of life, that I would say, ability to actually have some control over what you want to do, what you don't want to do. That is one area. The other area is in terms of, because I've had better sleep, I'm not waking up tired or maybe in a bad mood in the morning, which is again carrying over to my work, which in turn reflects in the productivity improvement as well. This I've seen. I mean, there's no measurable uh, input or output, but I have felt this, and I've also seen my team members also comment on this. And because again, my body is also now trained to be physically fit and physically active throughout the day. The feeling of being tired at the end of a day, even if it's maybe 10-11 hour work day, that has gone away. Occasionally there'll be days where maybe I slept late, or maybe I had food after 8:39, and I could not sleep properly the next day. Those kind of outlier days would be there, but by and large, what I've seen is a complete improvement in my work productivity, as well as in my other areas of life as well, non-work side. Uh, there has been, I would say, maybe seeing the way I have started living my life now, people around me are also trying to take small portions of what I've been doing as a starter, and then eventually, once they start experiencing change, they would also want to. They expressed that they would also want to uh, get transformed into living a life in a certain way. So yeah, I think the overall change in mindset, improved sleep and productivity, these things are something which are an add-on, I would say, to what actually I joined the program for.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Aditya. I think this will inspire so many people around. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Thank you.